Hello? 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 Hello. Welcome back to Dragon Age. I say welcome back. This is technically the first. You know what? Actually, I am gonna make this full screen. I'm so fucking dumb. Let's go. The Mass Effect 3 demo is here, guys. We can do it. We can play one of the most hotly anticipated games of 2012. You're not late. It's like 4 minutes in. Don't worry. I'm doing what I always do at the start of streams and kind of bullshit for time. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Denny. Also, hi, Faye. The Chocobo's late, though. Where's Dave? Stuffing her face. Wow, way to make it sound less than dignified. Hi everyone. Hi. Dragon Age Legends, a free RPG, is now available on Facebook. Guys, there's a Dragon Age Facebook game. Let's go. Fucking. Wow. Alright. Be among the first to play one of 2012's most anticipated games. Yo. Mass Effect 3, though? Not like I've streamed the Legendary Edition or whatever it was called. Right. There's not much else to really do. So let's go ahead. Oh, hello. A male mage, a female mage. Ah, I found the... They could have copied and pasted this, but they didn't. And the word that changes is the word of when and whenever. But so does this mean that if you are a female or a male, it changes the abilities that you get? There's a comma in the female rogue, and there's no comma in male rogue. This is the one set that they actually did a copy and paste. But it's a voiced pro tag. Who's the femme voice? I may be reading into it too much. Hi, Tony. No, I'm not. Listen, BioWare were at this time a better company than what they are now. It's not Jennifer Hale. Ah. They were a better company to allow like these tiny fucking mistakes to pop up. But then again, I am just being an absolute bastard. But tell me it's not jarring whenever you go from one thing and you could have sworn it says the same thing, but then you see that the line is different. The line length is different. You're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Same with this. How am I doing today? I am doing well. I am starting a game that I have no preconceived notions about. This is just like, okay, I played this game now. So I have this through the Xbox Season Pass Ultimate, whatever. So Therefore, I have like the Ultimate Edition of this game because it's EA Pass, so it's free, and it gives the like the everything edition of each of the games. Where's your neck, sir? If it's quiet, let me know. No sound. Okay, 1 second then. This is what we try and figure out. It's not. Oh. I think I know what's going on. This needs. Where's this coming through? Which would mean I need this come through on cable. I'm doing a thing. Don't worry about it. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Is it me or is there like a cutting sound? Sounds like there's something cutting off. 1 second. No, that's not it. There's something I know I can do. Aha. Make that cable. And then put that back for me. That should still come through. The sound's coming through still, yeah? Yep, okay. If you can hear like a skipping sound, let me know. Right, let's go ahead. We go with Fem Mage. EA presents. Sorry about that, chat. Technical difficulties. There wouldn't be a fucking Dragon Age game without this, would it?
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
This is very
What do
rude.
you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
I love these guys walking around like they're in some sort of stage production or something.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Oh, that voice is nice.
Looks like a fight. Be ready.
Oh, okay. This seems a lot. Oh, okay, hang on. That needs finishing. There we go. This is way more fluid than the previous game. Wow.
We can't keep this up forever.
He's wearing armor, Dave. Oh, I see. There seems to be, it's not Paragon neutral Renegade. It seems to be sort of like, okay, kind of Paragon, but tricksy or funny, sarcastic, I suppose. And then lawful? Purple.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Sure.
All yours, brother.
Brother. Oh my god. The fuck? Oh, there is a pause. Okay, cool. Wait, what have I got? Crushing Prison. So that's new. That's... So we know he dies soon. Good, helpful, funny, sarcastic, angry, violent. Okay, fair enough. Hawk's tone will change depending on your choices. Interesting. Firestorm. Yeah, let's cast Firestorm. Oh, that was Mind Blast, wasn't it? Yep. And Cone of Cold. Yo, this game looks so good. What happened to it? Careful about friendly fire. Hang on. Does friendly fire happen on the lower difficulties? Wow. Okay, subtitles, conversations only. It shouldn't? Okay. Gameplay. Casual. So, listen. I want to not worry about friendly fire anymore. So there's some new spells, some old spells, I think. The ogres had a great big redesign.
There's no end to them.
This game looks actually a lot better than the first game. Well done on the improvement. That's a dragon. So...
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested
It's
in
super
stories.
rushed. I mean, I
came
wouldn't be
to hear the
surprised.
truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew her even before she became the champion.
What is that
Even
accent?
if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Shouldn't be a long time if this game is as rushed as what it's supposedly to be. To be honest, I actually kind of like... well, hang on. No. I want to change... No, not change it. That's so weird. So that is canon. That's canon default. I wanted to change the hair to be a bit longer, that's all. Because I kind of like longer hair. But hey, that's just me. Do we keep the name? Do we just keep this straight default? No. Please. Do they call it Marianne? Do they call her Marianne? Or do they just refer to us all as Hawk? Marianne is a name, male name around here? Oh. That's definitively female, let's go. One of your besties is called Marianne. Oh dear. Well, to be fair, my actual name is female in a lot of areas as well. So, is Hawk supposed to be... Is Hawk supposed to be descended from the hero you played as in the first game? Different. English is not as gendered as Slavic languages. I mean, you're not wrong. It starts during the destruction of Lothering. Wow. Then what's the point of this option? Do we input? The decision you make in Origins will Define will affect the worlds of 2. Oh, okay. 23 here. Yeah. Yeah, select that character. From Drake's Fall, I suppose. Confirm. What? What? No. Do I have a post-game save? I don't think I do. Actually, yeah, no, it's not finding... Oh, hang on. These are the DLCs. Yeah, these are my post-game saves. These are the post-game. This is DLC stuff. But you can also meet Nathaniel. Interesting. What's weird though is that there is like nothing. There's post-coronation at level 20. Or I just go like the nest. Alright, we do with casual. Because I wanna AoE. I wanna.
The blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar.
So this is at the events
Was a
of
disaster.
Dragon Age
King
Origins.
Kalen died on the field with his men,
Origins.
betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I see. Is that Morgan? Oh no, that was just weird. It was just a weird look
For the
of it.
moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Sarcastic, let's go.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Can we zoom out? Yes, we can. This is as far as I can zoom out. Tactic slots. No, they're back. Oh, interesting. They're way simpler. Yeah, they look it. Usability, fireball. That does look remarkably easier though. Oh, this is the skill tree, I suppose. Or this is the magic tree. So I've gone through arcane. Flames of rebirth are a thing you hear. Interesting. Elemental weapons, arcane shield, squeak arm, mind blast, or a stunner, blah blah blah, blah, crushing prison. Okay, so yeah, proper arcane stuff. Yo, apocalyptic firestorm? That looks cool. Okay, so there's nothing too new in the game so far when it comes to these abilities. Interesting, interesting. Willpower deals with mana, deals with constitution, deals with health. Okay, that's nice. And that's actually kind of really nice to see. You don't see many games go like, strength, here's the direct thing, here's dexterity's direct thing. It's always in like the text down here that says cunning does this, this, and this, and this. I'm like, this visually is much nicer, if I'm honest. I mean, I know it's basically just like, it's just supplementing like the text below, and it's not exactly an issue to read it, but like sometimes it's such a nice thing, just you can look at a quick glance. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, cool, we're good. Very streamlined.
Get ready!
A good game to... Requires 13 magic. Escape and level up. Don't use Sully, Final Fantasy 13's name. It's 3 bits, okay. Cool. Confirm. Considering we've already started on the arcane path, why not? I'll tell you why not, because we can't even do anything. We can't do anything there. But we can in this sort of stuff. To be fair, we do like fireballs. I didn't ask what size the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Guaran and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Oh, Christ. Hello? Who are you two? Ah, okay, it doesn't matter with you. You're fucking dead to the world. I like her.
You will not have him. They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
I got one!
I don't know if that's Karlach's voice actually, you know? Actually, one thing. Inventory. Yo, this fucking... Right, I know this game kind of isn't great, but... You know what? Just the design already. Some of the designs look great. I like this. How fucking dare you, sir? Like, see how difficult. I mean, like, I can't. As much as I want to, because of just like how old Dragon Age Origins was.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
There's a staff with stone puppies. Oh my god.
Keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar.
This is just 2 years
I thought
later.
they
Dragon
all
Age
abandoned
Origins could have looked so much better
The Spawn are clear
at
in
the
their
time.
intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Yeah, fuck the
Thank
Templars.
you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We both
Wesley,
escaped
your
the main
wife is
body
going to
of
be
the
much
Horde.
more of a benefit than you are.
The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Come on, Mum, stop looking at the barren wasteland that they didn't bother. Steady on there, Nathan. Oh yeah, I have team members to deal with as well. Warrior man. Oh yeah, what are the warrior abilities? Interesting. Ah, okay. I see. I see. Two-handed, of course. Two-handed weapons. I mean, yeah, fuck watersheds. But also, don't worry, I don't have a watershed here. Yeah, I certainly remember that. I remember that stream. I remember us trying to save the children and shit like that, and then you just kind of decided, fuck them kids. All because you wanted a watershed. So yeah, like character design, weapon design looks amazing. Yeah, this looks like shit. Speaking solely as a consumer of the products, this looks awful. The one thing you remember, George and Nathan were touching each other's meat and going their separate ways. I mean, wasn't that always the case with you? Interesting. I can't reset the attack in each I can't reset the sequence of attacks. I love that everyone is just kind of like, hey, yeah, but he's right here. I am right here. Thank you, chat. Can I not? Amulet. What does it even do? Extra mana and stamina? I love my chat. Yo, there's stamina drafts in base game. Fuck you. Yo, the visible range is great. Or rather, the sense of range feels really good. It's not just like, I'm gonna see if I can get in range. It's like, oh no.
We must press towards the wilds.
The range feels good. It's like, yeah, no, the game feels good right now. I can't wait to see how they fuck it up. Oh hey, Pyromancer, extra fire damage. Why not? What's this? Shield? Let's go for the shield for now. They don't worry. Ooh. Our knightly warrior. She will protect. Protect. I need to be friendly with her. But this is interesting, actually. Like this game's kind of morality system, I suppose, with everyone has intrinsic effects. I like that. It's like you have effects, and also, to be fair, like having a negative or sort of like the evil path or whatever. What Mass Effect would say is renegade doesn't inherently have negative qualities. It just has a different set of bonuses you can get. That's good. That's good game design. That's enjoyable game design. I like that. So it's like it's friend but rival as well. It doesn't mean that you're inherently like you don't like each other. It's more if you agree with their views or not. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't stick. It still doesn't feel antagonistic. One second. It's not angry fucking. It's not hate fucking. It's like, hey, don't horny shame my chat, Rush. Right, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I was just double checking because there was a car alarm going off outside my window. I was like, is that my car? Yeah, you can't anti-horny. It's not hate fucking, it's differently passionate. My sister's gonna die, isn't she? Yep.
Bethany!
To be fair, I tried to move. I didn't.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's
Here
over.
comes the
We're
giant
fine.
fist.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No need for two mages. Yes, there is. I'm not healing anyone. Oh. I like that the icons change. It's clear that it doesn't mean it's not the same thing as what the other purple or blue or red icons, well, they haven't changed.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If
What?
we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
Do we get to loot our sister's corpse?
I will never forget you, Bethany.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames, we're too late.
I'm sorry.
I knew this would happen.
I mean, she has a staff. It could be good.
There's no end to them.
Ah shit, there wasn't actually a dragon. Learn the dragon trick? There's a dragon trick? I thought dragons encourage the Darkspawn. Why is this one killing the Darkspawn? Oh. It's not actually a dragon? Oh, hello.
Well, what have we?
She got prettier? I mean, I'm not one for older women.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now
Oh.
it seems they arrive in hordes.
It's Flemeth.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not?
Dave, it's been like 4 months since I played Dragon Age.
I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Also, I would like to point out the Flemeth design in this game is radically different to the Flemeth design in the old game.
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Lore reasons. You can say that they just got better at the designs.
To the chaos you fight, and the world will shake before you.
It's not just lore, it's like the developers got better.
Is it fate or chance? I can never decide.
Oh god, it's actual reasons.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today.
Are you gonna turn me into dragon?
To help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
That's a good line.
Should we even
I like
trust
that.
her?
I like that
We
line.
don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Asha Belinar.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver
Appointment.
this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it.
I can see now where you were like, oh my god, Dalish Elf.
Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Where's Duncan when you need him? This is after... Yeah, I was going to say, he's dead. This is after Lothering. Duncan's fucking cold and buried right now.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Did you also loot his cups? I don't think I had the opportunity to. He died in a cutscene.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Yeah, I played the DLC. You were there.
He's your husband, Evelyn. I can't decide his fate.
I probably did loot his corpse. Again, it's been like 4 months.
Be strong, my love.
Don't be so stupid. That's plate armor. At least take the armor off first.
Without an end, there can
She's
be
really
no
fucking strong.
peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
Swooping is bad.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms.
No, the dragon taxi didn't want to.
Cold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely.
Oh dear.
Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Yeah, they wanted the dragon taxi, but it told them to fuck off. Exactly.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Why would we be happy with our own... Why would our family live here? Do our family suck? Is that what it is? Hello, death brings hopes. How are you doing? The scene in the boat has very concerning connotation. I have this on casual because I want to use AoE spells. You will be a willing slave to the criminals. Oh god.
They're not letting anyone into the city. What? That can't be. It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I can pitch... Oh, cool. It's like... I can pick which limb I want to get stabbed in.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Sure. I hope you guys can't hear the car alarm going on outside, but I really, really would love whoever fucking owns the car to, you know, do something about it. You can, it's your car. Fucking do something about it then. Stop, like, letting the alarm go off. It's probably killing your battery too. No, you're Dave. That's it. You're Dave.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Nice to know that you're just calling me shit. Who's the captain? Hawk unlocking the inner Karen.
We fled the blight to come here.
I will call your
How
manager.
did your family escape murdering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
So just one thing about the UI. Like, it's impressive that they tried to really minimalize it. But I still feel like down here it's a bit... I prefer the UI of the first game because you can at least, like, change it. Granted, I basically did this anyway and I made it all the way longer across the thing, but you could absolutely just shorten it and make it smaller. Here it just looks like there's a constant debug menu. The command prompt thing to type into.
What do you want? Money. I can pay you.
Okay.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then
Ooh.
get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get
Yeah, I think that's probably
You're
what the
half of
issue
Ferelden.
is.
There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith Blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you
Rude.
Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlin Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about it.
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Jesus Christ.
Now we fight.
Excuse me?
Face me. I stand for all of us.
Got more angry people. This, at least we're like dealing with the city's population problem.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Let's go. I know I've been like relatively lighthearted with all the tragic start of this game, but I assure you, I am taking it to heart.
This waiting has to end. I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us. And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
I have a lot to look forward to.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlin.
I don't know, I think she looks relatively good for an older woman.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. Trusted guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city.
Interesting.
The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I mean, what can we do at this stage?
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. A Fenrir.
Crimes.
I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Smuggling or
Come with us.
murder?
I have no real option. Thank you.
Ah. I suppose, ideally, I'll go with a smuggler.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
Drinking.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
Listen, I'm running around with a stick on my back. Why wouldn't I be a mage?
Properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea.
I do not have a bow on my back.
We'll consider things even.
Yeah,
Tell me
I'll go
what
with
you need
smuggling.
done.
It's
There's
a bow.
merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
It's a weird looking bow. But honestly, this fucking staff, this staff kicks ass. I like it.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
Wow.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Your business might not be done, lady.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
What did you call me?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they
Yeah,
allowed
I get
everyone
that
to set up shop,
Sarah
this
is
place
supposed to
would
be
turn into
like...
a bazaar. Sadly,
I imagine
there's only
it's
so much I
a
can do
title
for
for a
those
woman,
Ferelden's
and then there's a sir for
I'm sure
like
you're very broken
man.
up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
Oh,
You
it's
mean
a
people
general
like us?
neutral term.
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
No, can I skip?
So the Templars
Yeah.
suggested having someone set up shop. Temporarily.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
This has all just been a misunderstanding, hasn't it?
You think so?
I do. Don't you think business partners deserve a return on their investment?
Enough. I'm tired of fighting over this. Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Wow. Lady, that was really easy. I don't know what you're struggling with.
All set.
2 gold. Is that it? Is that all we've been fighting over? It's 2 fucking gold.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Nefarious. Haha. Look at me go. Hee. Oh. Extra unlimited power. Primal creation. I did want to go with Pyromancer feat, so let's go with that. Look at me go. I now burn harder.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Yeah.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the blight.
I see.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt, made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's
Yay!
also when the trouble began with the mages.
Oh.
The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
The Canary also leveled up in design. Hell yeah. Thank Christ, now it doesn't look like a grey gorilla. A grey, shaved gorilla.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll
They still
need
look
to
like
hire
grey
the
gorillas,
best,
but they also have
and we
horns.
are.
Hell yeah.
You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So, what about it, Bartrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this.
Yeah, I saw her in the background.
Maybe he can talk to Bartrand. He knows
Enchantment.
After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city.
He does look
right?
as simple as ever,
What
doesn't
else
he?
can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
Oh. Yo, that looks so cool.
Who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
I like this man.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
He's also like the only dwarf I've seen that doesn't have beard hair. That isn't the simpleton who shouts enchantment at you. But I'm pretty sure he's not even old enough to have a beard at this point. Sorry, not the only. This is like the only male dwarf that doesn't have a big bushy beard. For lore reasons. I'm getting lore reasons shouted at me by my chat all the fucking time.
Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You
Lore!
think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family
Move
up
to his
for
chest.
life.
Come on.
That's his stomach.
The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I. Before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need.
Why do you say unfortunately? I like a lore-heavy game.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
When am I reading the 6 books? I didn't even realize there was 6 books, but I could do it. Will that also be streamed? Are you wanting me to spend 3 hours reading a book? Ah, no. It could be a podcast. Right, listen. You want me to read the book aloud? We did that once? Did we? Yeah, it didn't go well. Donation gold to stream the books. We read your stories. Yeah, your stories back then weren't very good, and to be fair, they're still filled with lesbianism, but I imagine there's more to it than just the lesbianism now. My theory for there are memories uncovering, and I don't actually think I like them. Right. Here's the thing. I would genuinely need, but some of them have story. I would genuinely have to say that I would need it to be like a donation goal. I like X amount of money has been donated to me, and then I would do it, and I would keep doing it for like every book, because like I don't want to try and figure out voices and shit like that. You can donate Gil. That doesn't work. And it's easier for me to do this, like play video games, because games will help me, or like does a lot of the entertaining whilst I kind of react to them, and I just like playing them. I like playing the games. I've never been confident enough to do voicing characters. Masked Empire. What's Masked Empire? I need links, man. Launch it, lots of French shit. Ah, for fuck's sake, the French? Really? You will donate if I read French stuff? Also, let's be... Okay, there's not much of an issue there then. So, yeah, no, legit. Like, that happens ole. Oh, okay, yeah, no, now I see what you mean in French. Dragon Age Inquisition prequel. Right, yes, okay. Donation goal. Let's say we'll do a donation goal of like... We'll say it like this. $250, £250, £250 to read all 6 books. I'm not reading that before Dragon Age Inquisition. Not on stream, at least. Unless I get given, like, a silly amount of money in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Put simply. You hear me, Rush? This is me saying this. This is going to be a channel thing. This will be... I'll happily put this on the channel. £200. We'll do $250. Forget pounds. Just read a brief summary for some, otherwise you will be confused as fuck in Inquisition. That's fine. $250, I'll read all 6 books of the Dragon Age thing, and I will do this on stream. I don't know how I'm going to have it set up, but that's for me to worry about. Donation goal. That's correct. Yes, that's it, correct. I can't believe I... Yes, streaming it. Actually streaming it. Spend several hours of a day reading a book. I don't even know what that would be classed as in... I don't know what that would even be classed as. On Twitch, like, what the fuck?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Hang on, what?
Bertrand isn't grasping at strings.
That's
He's operating
$2.50.
information. Some of
Hang on. Yeah, it's $2.50. Where's the start? Oh, I gotta...
you and I will be there to handle problems.
That means no hard in Hightown or Tevinter Knights. Tevinter Knights is the 6th book, but we need hard in Hightown.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in the city.
I'm not imagining things. That was $2.50.
Jobs you need, and
I gotta
don't
write that
get paid
down.
for that. There's always been.
There's my pen. I can't believe this is what I'm doing. Oh yeah, what do you do when you stream? Oh yeah, no, I play video games, I play RPGs, I just talk to my friends and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I read books. I read books. Right. Donation goal. I've forgotten how to write. I haven't written in like 4 days. $250. Read books. If you can exploit me for audio picture for your Patreon, I will. Listen, if you pay me, I'll read your books. I'll be right next. Listen, I don't have a big enough... I do have big enough tits, but no one will want to see those. Nathan. Read books. Dragon Age. Current goal. Or current amount. $2.50. We're 1% of the way there. Pays and exposure. Fuck off exposure. Hang on. The chat's going faster than I expected. What? If you pay me, I will also read books. Well, I mean, yeah. What's exposure? Can I eat it? You can just use the fairy voice. I'm not using a fairy voice that I don't even remember anymore. Pay me, I will read bad Sonic fanfic. See what happens when we're not rushing our costumes? Yeah, I get to talk to my partner more. I'm happy with that. That's what happens. I love it.
She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
And I loved your terror, by the way.
What's to stop you
from what I saw?
My investment and running.
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Actually, thinking about it, D, you were saying about you would rather the women be reading your books. Remember, I have a British accent.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwell's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the City Guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, Let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their
You think
money
it'd be
away.
funny for a big burly dude to
really is
read
the best
lesbian
place
sex
in
scenes?
Kirkwall.
I mean, yeah, no, that'd probably be something. Maybe I'd learn something useful. I haven't had to practice in ages. That was not the slight it sounded like, I promise. He is ranged. I see an exclamation mark.
Serendipito's working tonight.
I'm sorry, I know that voice. Sir! Speak. 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 Who are you? I heard promise of Gideon as Emery in this game as well.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living?
Sell your beard.
I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Crafting station push, blah blah blah. Another station is available in Hawk's home. I have a home?
No, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlin.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
You have a bunk bed? Ah, hell yeah. Do I get top bunk? I keep pressing space thinking it'd be like, oh yeah, I can jump. I can't jump in this game. Playing Final Fantasy 13 2, don't expect that I'd be able to jump, so I just don't bother jumping. Forget that that is actually a mechanic you can do in the game. Doing this game, try and jump, yeah, no. Enchantment.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the
Hell yeah.
supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare. I like enchantment.
Oh my god, he's got more words.
He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
Hello.
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true rose. In fact, We have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So
Hey.
you helped to defeat the blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight.
You were a valuable store.
The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish. What do you need, my good friend?
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Oh, I see. Imported circle staff. Oh, that's what I've got. Oh, that's what I've got equipped. I see. Kava, what do you have equipped right now? An Antivan blade. Interesting. Carving knife. Boo. Leave the bad jokes to me, okay? Let's not kill your credibility. Just kill mine. The Red Lantern District. Oh, I get it. Haha. This is where the sex is. It's already dead. What do you have to lose? I'm sure that you have potential somewhere. Let's head on. What is this fucking running animation? Doesn't look right.
They will have access to the city.
What, did BioWare really just want to focus on the sachet of my hips? What the fuck? Potentially dangerous? I mean, yeah, that's true.
I hope they do something about those Qunari soon.
Still better than male Aura Lost Ark? I mean, yeah. Still better than male elf sprint. Or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck Sid's boyfriend's sprinting animation is derived from. I should really get back to playing Lost Ark at some point. I played it. I bought it and never played it because I couldn't get on. Aveline, hello. That's a big shield. Surely that must be really effective.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position? Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
Fuck Carver.
Patrols
Oh.
may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan.
Oh,
Although
no.
I can't find any shipments.
What's
that
wrong with
match up.
Carver?
Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
He's a dick.
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said.
Ah,
seems
yes,
like
the
an obvious
Hope
trap for a
Gambit.
caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
Yes, Mom.
Stop kicking the wall. The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
What wall? I want to kick a wall.
Fine day, Sarah.
Kick the wall.
Not going to happen.
Don't threaten me with a good time, sir. I understood that reference.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Good day, Sarah.
Right, so... Oh yeah, level up. Oop. Strong. What do I have you? Yeah, there we go. Perceive. Journal. Ah, yes. Okay, so I'm trying to grab 50 sovereigns. The way it should be. There we go. Mark as the active quest. I can have a party of 4. Let's go. Oh. I see. Huh. Oh god. Fuck. Is this an RPG or am I flying jets through these valleys? God
There might
damn.
be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Genuinely looks like... This genuinely does look like an Ace Combat game. Assassins lurk on the edges of fight, striking from the shadows before slipping away again. Be wary, as they often prey on those with, like mages and rogues. Shit! Get Fenris before you do the delivery quest for Flameth. I will need you to tell me how to get a Fenris then. I didn't say how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here. More assassins. It's nice that they don't pop in, at least. They fade in. I love him with his giant crossbow. Are these maps big? These maps look like they'd be quite big. Elf fruit. Ooh. Ow. Ouchie. Run to the tavern after you're done. Talk to Mr. Chesthead.
What a surprise.
I see on the map we're getting pincered here. Okay. At least it's not just at least the combat in this game isn't in the nicest possible way. At least it's not Dragon Age Origins, where it kind of feels like I need to hope that things kind of go my way. It feels like I have a bit more agency. It's probably not the case, and if I did look at it completely objectively, I probably would find that it definitely is not the case.
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
Okay.
Here we go. There's our targets for the Purple Guard.
Yeah, I thought so. I like the fireball has the ability to just like set the dudes on fire. That's nice.
But dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Thank you, Evelyn. But ow, loot.
Someone a surprise here for us.
Ah. Thank you for your eyes. Inventory. Yo, better stamina. I don't like that. I don't know if it's too streamlined for me, but we leave the area. And then I guess we go back in here. And then we go back to the barracks. For the way it should be. I have such low health. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm not leveling health.
Room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
I'm staying on Evelyn's good side.
I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
She is a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
Let's go.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
All right, let's do it.
Fine day, isn't it, Chell?
Indeed it is.
I like Aveline.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Not just the fact that she's like, haha, lady knight who will absolutely bust your shit up. I mean, like, the strong conviction. of what should and should not be accepted, as it were. Hey, hang on. Ah, nighttime Kirkwall. I see. I like this. It's an interesting concept.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
Darkness Falls. Nah, she is very good. I do like her. Every time I read Gamlen, it just makes me think of the character Begemnin from Final Fantasy 12 and the cutscene where they say his name very weird and like a odd New Zealandy Australian-y accent. Begemnin.
Well, at least it's not boring. Let's finish this!
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
You mean to say
We can't
that there
waste
was...
time, Hawk. Guardsman Donick is here somewhere.
Ooh, barrel. There was nothing to loot from those guys? Like it's all... To the alleyway.
We must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another guard.
There he is. Twat. They were there to loot, they probably didn't bring much. I mean, I get your point. But I want their money.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman?
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
They're not fucking just yet.
Sacrificial delivery with
They
one
will,
of our
though.
own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Selling out his own? Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Only if Hawk makes them. Are we gonna ship them? Is that what we do? Are we shippers now?
I'll make it back to the barracks. Thank you for your help.
I know you're not joking, that's the funny part. Like, we are quite literally shipping them. I guess it's just time to leave. I'm not sure how I feel about the level design of this town. Visit Varric. Go to Varric's thing now.
You could do worse, Hawk. It's a roof.
What do you mean I just passed it? I was there. I'm going to it. Faye, calm down. Oh. I see.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
I don't think I'll be able to go via night. Do I need to go via daytime?
Always coin and getting rid of idiots, especially thugs who target the streets
There
just
it is.
because it's dark.
I'm going. I'm going, Faye. Chill out.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance line.
If this is the deep woods, is this basically me talking about
But if we don't find
my
something,
previous
we'll have
character?
a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
I'm drinking.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep
My
roads
previous
all the
character
time.
is dead.
And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
I might have missed that point.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Misser, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees. not
The
long
ultimate
ago.
sacrifice.
A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is.
But
I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
so I don't have a child. Remember, this is the upload of my previous save in my playthrough. Yeah. That's the magic of Dragon Age. Does it not even matter? Okay. So I've activated Varric. I've done the Hanged Man.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't call... Just don't, all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
God, I'm gonna replace you.
I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Yeah. Nah, Carver, I'm gonna... I'm gonna replace you. Yep. We'll continue doing that. Oh, there's rumors. Interesting. Right, we'll continue with this story. Is it Vikansky? There we go. I can do the mass run. Hell yeah.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messere.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Hey. What? No more talking to Aveline? What? Okay. Companions. Rumors? Carry on my wayward son.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Okay.
Varric, no.
Oh.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
I could get used to having the law on my side.
You'll behave yourself, is what you'll do. I just sent Jevon to prison over corruption. I won't go the same road.
You never let me have any fun.
I think that's best for everyone.
It's good that you can stay with me. I need you, Aveline.
You've been grand through all of this. A true friend. Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
You took to that very quickly. Okay. So... friend zoned. Listen, I don't know if I want to have a hot lesbian relationship with anyone just yet. And to be fair, she's still married to her first husband. Go home. What are you, Morgana from fucking Persona? Someone say lesbians. Oh god, we summoned lesbian prime.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Gamlen.
Okay, well, what am I doing now? Am I needing to do things? Am I doing the desk, or am I talking to Mother, or am I going into this room over here, or what's going on? Read the letters? Okay. A friend of mine by the name of Anso was asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He said he pays well, so if I were you, check before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in Lowtown Bazaar at night. Athenril. You gotta do quests to earn that gold. Your year's up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity to. Willing to get your hands dirty. Staying safe. Okay, red. Yeah, I accept it. Don't worry. Journal. Bait and switch. Active. Let's go. I suppose I should talk to everyone while I'm here.
Out of my face.
Well, that's not very nice.
Bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Gamlin?
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester.
Gamlin is a
Your
dick.
mother
I
was
want nothing to
supposed
do with
marry
him.
the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
I mean, you're moody as fuck, but yeah, no, he right. He out of line, but he right.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the fourth blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlin? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
You are awful.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. But some of what Gamlin says, I'm having a hard time hating him.
I am not.
Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Wonderful.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
Cool.
I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
I have to pick the purple option 100%. But to be honest, I like sarcastic and quirky Hawk. What was it? I need to go via nighttime, right? Bait and switch. Besides, this isn't like my last character, and I don't fancy being fucking super paragon. What? The spam Emery Thune. Oh, okay. My partner gets more excited for Gideon Emery than I do, than she does for me. It's great. Love you, sweetheart.
Sweet mother of pearl. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not.
Thine.
Anyhow.
The correct word is thine.
My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
I'd pay to see that.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Of course he is. That's just bloody great.
By the Paragons, not so loudly.
There is literally no one in Lowtown.
I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
I'll get it back for you.
Sure. Add it to the list of things I'm accessory to.
I am sorry, lady. We're doing goodness.
Conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them,
I just can't
then
see
I guess
them.
it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Why? Why? I don't care about Carver, but why? Listen, Aveline. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I literally had to work for smugglers to get you into this city. Fucking chill the shit out. You get one captain's job and fucking suddenly you're all high and mighty. Doing illegal shit.
Here we go.
Wow. I still don't believe that's something that you need to get uptight over. There are so many that are just like, nah, I'm gonna appear and wreck your day. Or try to wreck your day. One had stuff.
Can't we talk about this?
Oh my days. Hello. There's so many of you. To be fair, I haven't actually been messing with anybody's tactics, but the Enigma of Kirkwall, what? Oh, in the back alleys of Lowtown, you can find extraordinary things. Priceless tomes of knowledge can be bought and with a handful of gold. The Chant of Archon Levias, a whole chapter of the Midnight Compendium. Some of these books were thought lost forever. I gotta get my reading skills back in case I get this whole goal thing funded. And these are no forgeries. I verified their authenticity myself. The fences have no inkling that what they're selling has value. Where did these books come from? After several failed attempts, I got my answer. Underneath the city. There is a hive of hidden passages in Kirkwall's sewers. Now and then a lucky sewer rat comes across an unlooted chamber, and then a cache of ancient Tevinter relics spreads through the black market. We must search below the city. Underneath a cobblestone with curious markings faintly glowing, it is signed, the Band of Three. If you read all the codexes, you'll be fine. If I read all the codexes, I'll not need to read the books. Then fuck the codexes. Oh god. Excuse me. What's that doing? Is that adding 20% defense? Let's go. Door and door. Let's go. Anything in this door? There's a crate. Loads of stuff. I feel like this'll explode. Hey, Varric. Is this real?
Bianca's locked and loaded.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm mad that he didn't see the trap though. Oh heck, there's more. They really have made this very combat focused, haven't they?
They were clearly expecting someone.
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Anso tried to kill me. What a bitch.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Get ready!
I'm sorry. Hello?
Go down!
Winter hunters. So are they like treasure hunters, but they don't have the charm of Indiana Jones. Evil Empire of Magic. Yeah, I suppose. Hey, Slaver Mage, I hope you have something nice. You suck. Oh, hi, Ruma. Then it's hunters for the runaways. Ugh. Lowtown is home to a squalid elven alienage. Here, like in most Theda's alienages, elves are packed into tiny rundown apartments and effectively segregated from the human population. Kirkwall's alienage is even more dilapidated than the rest of Lowtown, but the elves go to great lengths keeping the place looking bright and festive. The Venedal, Tree of the People, standing in the middle of the alienage is a symbol for elven pride and shared cultural identity, and it is lovingly cared for. It's difficult to say if the elves would continue confining themselves to the alienage if they were given the chance to mingle. They may not admit it, but some feel that living among their kind is far better than living with humans, no matter how terrible alienage life may be. Poor guys. Ah, cool. I don't have to deal with that racism in this game. Wonderful.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
The main character has arrived.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Daenerys wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Alright.
It means fighting more slavers. I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us. I imagine this is a quote I will hear very soon. But it is nice to hear his voice again. Fighting right outside my house? What the fuck? Yo, I got a level. Hang on, I'm gonna loot people first. They came to kick Gamma's ass. I mean, if they like, if they wanted to, they could have just said. I don't think we would have stopped him. Attributes. I probably should get more health at some point, shouldn't I? Yo, more stuff, more abilities. Oh, these are the. Oh, yes. These are the subclasses. Blood Mage, Force Mage, and Spirit Healer. I like that I have the snail ability. What do you want from me, guys? I mean, you are related. They're not even backseating, they're just like pointing out the hypocrisy of what I say. We need to hit up Hightown anyway. Hey, I need to rearrange my destruction spells. There we go. We're in the Hightown Market. Let's go. Oh, I was here earlier. I see. This is Hightown. Okay. God, Hightown and Lowtown. Both Hightown and Lowtown look like shit. But Hightown doesn't have spikes everywhere.
I am ready. They are not.
Who is this person? There's a dude all the way over there. Lady? Okay. Oh, he just fucked off? Okay. I do love the ability that I do love that I have the ability to just summon a meteor. Just because. Alright, we level up. Oh, we're very rival. Huh. Have I just been antagonistic to this guy the entire time? I like that he doesn't have a rival slash friendly thing, so it makes me feel like he's not long for this world. He starts out with rivalry? Fucking lame. Here's anger management issue. I mean, you're not wrong. How close are you? You're 300 off? Yeah, that's not long. Angsty teen? Yeah, he is like Hope, isn't he? He is like early Final Fantasy 13 Hope. Oh hey, there are actually people around.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within.
That is what makes it worse. He is like twice Hope's age.
Past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Whatever, man. You are literally replacing Carver anyway.
I am not afraid of you, Daenerys.
Just a reminder, he hates mages. I mean, well, he's going to have to learn to love me then. So he rocks a big two-handed weapon, does he? Okay. Chance to stagger? I'm all down for that. Let's go. I should... she is a defender. Okay, cool. Behavior, tank, defender, cool. Ranged, controller. You guys are perfect. I don't even need to go into the tactics for you. You're basically just what I want you to do. What's the point of even having tactics? They do what I want them.
Rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Can I?
Can't we talk
No,
about
I can't.
this? No? Gotcha!
I'm not at rogue anymore. Yeah, it just sets it off.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
Where are you now, Gideon? Like, where? You don't do voice work anymore, do you? Or I guess I just haven't heard your voice in such a long time.
Get ready!
It wasn't that recent. Time to stream A Realm Reborn. Oh, is he in A Realm Reborn? He was Riange. Who set off the stink bomb? I'm so used to, like, the new voices in 14, I can barely remember that. I can barely remember some of the people who did voice characters in 14.
Well, at least it's not boring.
You didn't like Sam Riegel? I mean, to be fair, he was a bit. Yeah, no, I didn't like Sam's version of Alpha 9. Too old. I mean, he still sounds too old for the age of what Alphino is. He just doesn't sound so pompous anymore. Aha. I saw a thing. String of pearls. Enemies drop more coin? Yes. I suppose I should really give this to someone as well, right? Extra stamina. Level up. Attributes. So what do you do? Strength? Two-handed? Yeah. Extra reach. Dex. Eat the rich! Let's go! There's a Bianca tree. Yes. I don't like that it just says amulet. Or... because, like, it says there, string of pearls. It's just amulet. Amulet. Physical damage. Definitely for you. Hang on. What do I actually have in my inventory? Robes. Apostate's robes. There will be better ones when you get a bit further. I know, I just don't like that it doesn't say anything. It bothers me. The band's back house door. Oh, Christ. Hey, do you want a good shield? Here you go. And here's a good... Oh. Oh dear. Nope. That's not happening. Lots of trash too. It's the same item with RNG number of stars. I know. I know. I'm just kind of moaning for the sake of moaning on that one. Ring.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Ring. Extra mana and stamina, sure. Alright, Daenerys. Oh, the fart trap is gone. Let's go. These guys have all been just fucked. Did Daenerys do all this?
I don't think I can do this.
Oh yeah, no, hang on. Varric, can you do this?
Not likely.
What's even the point of you? I should double check. No. Character. Is it just based off of cunning? Determines rogue's aptitude for picking locks and disarming traps with difficulty thresholds every 10 points. Okay, so it's not just I have to invest in certain abilities in here and do it. I see. This is just combat Okay.
I can't do that.
I was going to say, I hope that come back up here, but it didn't. Alright. I guess I got to go find a key at some point. I know I keep saying it, but combat feels a lot more dynamic.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Damn. Hey, but loot. Ooh. Okay. Yo, let's go. Yo, look at this though. Look at the design. That is so good. Like, this is like basic bitch design that was in the last game, sure. It looks like a giant cudgel. Fucking this though? Chef's kiss. Requires magic and willpower. Interesting. Yeah. Level design hasn't improved too much, but I mean...
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of yet another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
I'm just trying to get by.
Yet I have seen many crimes done in the name of survival.
I mean, come on.
Not all mages are alike, or I'd be the first to act.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
I don't get the star icon. I don't need him, do I, chat? I think I'm doing alright on my own. Special icon, I see. You don't? I think you're stuck with Carver.
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Daenerys. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
Actually kind of wonderful that Gideon is playing a character that doesn't take everything in his stride. It's very different.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Yeah, I could use
I'm
help.
planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Nah, you're sticking with me the entire time now, man.
These streets should be safe at night. Care to help
Rivalry?
out with that?
Did I just start out with rivalry with him? I mean, it's not too bad. No? Oh, okay. Here I was just trying to be nice, I guess. And I don't fully understand the rivalry and rivalry and friend, I guess. Let's leave the area for now. Send them out. Long way home. It's difficult to befriend them at the start. I'm not even surprised, to be quite fair. To be quite honest. His rivalry skill is better. Yeah, it's the extra crit, isn't it? Right. Journal. Oh, I need to go to him. Sally forth. Go to nighttime. It's in Fenris's mansion. I like that it's Fenris's mansion, not Daenerys. It's Fenris's mansion. Hey, Fenris.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Daenerys used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
You were his servant as well as his bodyguard.
I was his slave. I propped up the furniture when he was so inclined. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
I mean, like, you gotta clean up in your own house, man.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
I mean,
To
if he
my
wants to
whining,
keep it, get strong.
Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there.
Like, he's a nice big fuck off mansion.
Wanted to return to Ferelden.
He could just move to another one, I suppose.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
I have to admit, it's an attractive idea.
But not now. I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
It turned out well enough.
It did at that. I will not keep you longer. Another time, perhaps.
Friendship. Yeah. Oh wow, that was it. That genuinely was just it. Okay. Right. I suppose we can go do this one. Oh, is this 2 more doors? Okay, Adventures of the Black Fox. Oh dear, that's a lot. Okay. Born Lord Remy Vascal in 863, Blessed the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire so many tales of his exploits that it is nearly impossible to determine today which are true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, he has become something of a hero to the common people. His initial exploits involved ridiculing the tyrannical and powerful Lord of Valchevin. Wearing a mask, he would appear in public and disrupt the Lord's plans to the point that the Lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox, the origin of the nickname, which stuck. This is the dude in the DLC, right, for the first game? That primary bounty hunter who took the job, Carolus, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime, only after nearly killing him several times. It is one of the most popular tales told in taverns today. Sorry, that you. The story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish, until Carolus becomes so furious at the Black Fox's inexplicable ability to survive that the cunning Remy gains the upper hand, which impresses Carolus so much that the bounty hunter joins him. After years of terrorizing the Lord's men and foiling his tax collectors, a favourite pastime of Remy's, according to the Orlesian commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover Savannah de Montfort, in some versions of the tale a mage of the circle no less, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Savannah, and together they escaped Orlais. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in Thedas. As his legend grew, more innkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Fox had visited their village or establishment and performed some legendary feat. This is bad. They used the wrong grammar, or they used the wrong punctuation. If the tales are to be believed, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the crows of Antiva, and then kidnapped by a powerful mage in Tevinter. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer, and improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Then, inevitably, he rejoined his band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions Carolus and Savannah, the wise dwarf Bolek, and the tempestuous knight Sir Clementus have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that, at some point, the Black Fox disappeared. He and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of the Alathan forest, seeking the sunken city of the elves, and never returned. Many more are the tales that expand on what ultimately happened to them in that forest, and postulate on how they could someday be rescued. Well, I can't go through these doors. Fenris, why didn't you just open up these doors as well, man? Darktown. I get the feeling that this game is actually wildly streamlined compared to the previous game.
I'm gonna have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Tom
White? Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Debilitating potion. You can order poisons and bombs if you discover the right combination of resources along with the recipe. Resources you discovered are permanently available to craftsmen, but placing an order oh. I mean, if the reason I'm saying this is because it feels like the first half to the third of the game is going to be you need to make 50 gold so you can go and do the rest of the game. Is it going to be that? Is it what I think that is? I have to have this little whiny cunt. Okay. Can't believe you rushed the game, Rush. Yeah, you earn 50 gold to move on with the MSQ. But, like, is that going to be a third of the game? Is that going to be half the game? Is that going to be, you know what I mean? The sin of Final Fantasy 13. The length of the game heavily depends on how many side quests you do. So yeah, that basically tells me that the majority of the game is kind of doing side quests, doing and getting the money, and then doing like all sorts of other stuff. I see. I can't believe Rush just like decided bisexuality didn't exist in this game.
Well, this looks like the place. If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
Uncle Pedro.
I knew this would happen.
Hell yeah, I got torn trousers. Can't wait to sell them. I'm not going to read all these codex entries. Purely just because, like, I kind of want to do the side quests. The gameplay is fun. Gameplay is fun. Level design is repetitive. Yeah. Level design's a bit nah. Gameplay's fun though, or a whole another book. Yeah, I know.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
To arms!
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Will you? Oh, Christ, he will.
Love doing that.
He did it. Guys, he was able to do it. No, I like the regenerate, honestly. But we did get other stuff. Mask of the Imperium. Damn. Who can wear this? Oh, me? Just me? I need dexterity. Oh, okay, that's why. Don't forget to disarm the trap. Yeah, I remember. Can you disarm this?
We're good to go.
Are we? We are. Cool. Master Slaver. Imperial Bloodhelm. Need strength. You're not strong enough? What? It's bound to me? Can't change their armor, so you cannot get materials to upgrade it though. It's not something I'd be using with this kind of character, unfortunately. All armor is Hawk exclusive? That makes sense with all of this. I see. That's why they have such high armor stats. Huh. That's a shame, honestly. That'd be nice to have.
That has to be the vault.
That should do it.
If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
It would have been nice to be able to give everyone stuff. Oh, but there's little. Okay, there's little
so
things.
So this is it. Grandfather's will. Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
I don't think there's any point in delaying the news.
That's an upgrade item.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a
maybe you can't need to.
Monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after
Faye
my
and Dave
few
do not
abandoned.
live in the
How long
UK.
was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
I mean, we do have a friend who's basically captain of the guard. Just saying. A friend in need. Fuck off, Gamlen. You piece of shit. Oh, this is interesting. You can order stuff to your home. Home, question marks. Or quotation marks.
One scrubbing brush. Used. I feel itchy just looking at that thing.
Oh, that sounds good. I would like carnitas, please.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
See you later, Rush. You're not very fond of pork? Ah. Shame. Oh wait, I have a letter. Get out of the way, Gamlen. A merchant I acquired goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his bone pit. Okay. Family history. Family history to the gallows.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
Treating every mage like a criminal isn't the answer.
And not every mage deserves the benefit of the doubt. Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Apparently very easy to get rivalry with Fenris.
Grant us absolution in your light.
No. Abilities. I kind of like this for him, honestly. I also like this. But I'll agree, like the crit damage is probably the better choice for Fenris. Cobrius.
I know your face. I am Tobias, and you are a hawk. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
My father must have left quite an impression. The letter I found was ancient.
I needn't tell his own child how special he was. As to the letter, it pained me to send news of the Templar's death.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Wow.
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
Thank you, Tobias.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Okay. Time we head to...
What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the Guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
These characters are great. Bone Pit, Gambler's House.
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
Is there something you would do differently, brother?
It's not up to me. We're on pace to recover an old name for an old woman. And when
Wow.
we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall? Besides, we both know what happens when someone leaves dear sister's protection.
That is
I'm sure
uncalled
Bethany would
for.
appreciate that you're keeping good humor.
Fun's fun, but you're taking this little pissing match too far.
What? You don't like someone making a joke out of everything you are?
I don't see the humor in digging up Bethany so you can hide behind her, too. Well, good talk.
You're a
Sister,
piece of shit, Carver.
I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us.
Yeah, no.
She was
It's
just
not.
scared.
That's not on
I
at
don't
all.
have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
I mean, I need you for a side quest. Here. Have your fucking letters.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
Just read the
Give
letters.
me that look. Be grateful for 5 minutes.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them.
Hawk, slap the shit out of them.
For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Father must have felt he was worth honoring.
A man who let him look ahead. And a name that would always mean skill thoughtfully applied.
Wasted on you then,
Seems
isn't
like
it?
he thought it held some promise.
Not a link back, but how to go forward. That's what I was to him. I don't know what to say. Except, thank you.
Can you stop being like a massive bitch baby for a second then? God damn. Fucking awful. I mean, here's the thing. It's great that a character is giving me such a visceral reaction. Hope's fine because he's a child. Like, I'll give him shit for it, but he's a child. I'm not going to give him shit.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall into Winter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
Yeah. Like, I fully understand Hope as a character in 13. And I'll not fucking mock him too much on, you know, he lost his mother right in front of her, and there was a person that they could blame. I don't doubt that. But fucking hell, just like the... Oh yeah, sell all junk. Haha, I am rich! Dalish amulet? No. Belt? No. I got a better belt. It's a string of pills. But no, Carver? Fuck. Good thing you played this before 13. I mean, if you still have the same logical head on it, then it doesn't matter if you played 13 first or you played Dragon Age first.
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Serves me right for hiring Ferelden refugees.
You're a Legion. Shut up.
No word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
I mean, you keep spouting shit about Fereldens.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just
and that's honestly one of the biggest fucking problems of you. God damn. I'm gonna extort you for all you're worth. You know what? Yeah, I'll grab that. I'm using a lot of fire damage anyway. Yeah. Tome of Technique. Interesting. They're in this game. Okay, to the bone pit.
Hey, Franz. You're Rick.
Oh, I have mail. Guys, I've got mail.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the deck.
Shut up, Ganlon. Alright, where's the bone pit? Out here? Ah, the bone pit. Oh, this is pretty. This is so dull. Oh my god. It's so shit. Ah. I feel like this shouldn't be the work that, to be fair, studios in 2011 were making bank. Well, sorry, between the years of 2008 and 2011 were indeed making bank. Fucking... This shouldn't be... It shouldn't be this shit.
This ground is cursed. Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
Ooh, robes. Mana and stamina? That's just flat, it's not regen, so... don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the game is shit. I'm just kind of... not disappointed. I don't know. It deserves criticism, is what I'm probably trying to say. Because don't get me wrong, it's not bad. This game isn't bad at all. And let's be fair. Fucking the original... Hey, there's regen, right? You were disappointed? I mean, absolutely, of course. Like, who wouldn't be? But if we think about it like this, the Witcher series started out pretty naff. Granted, Witcher 1, Witcher 2, They were kind of basically in the same vein as Dragon Age. And I will say the Dragon Age Origin starts out quite naff. I think aged/dated would be better descriptors of what I mean. You played Final Fantasy X at the time? Yeah. But we have to remember, I believe around about this time, even though it was, because it was rushed, that meant crunch. And crunch is always... Crunch culture never produces, or doesn't always produce amazing results. Ah, for fuck me. Bought these other gloves. But it's something that I kind of watched yesterday/today. Creatives will crunch themselves in general if they're...
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern.
Enthusiastic about what they're doing. That includes game designers, game devs, people who make videos, people who make art, etc, etc, etc. But enforcing it to make something underwhelming, it will ultimately usually make something very underwhelming.
Will I tell the tale of slaying these dragons?
That's an actual dragon. Okay. I'm gonna say, these are actually dragons. Varric wasn't being hyperbolic, holy shit. Ooh, Lyrium. It's okay. Dude's over there. I do find that disappointment and everything like that is, of course, linked with, and always will be linked with, expectation. I find it useful to not really expect too much. Most of what I expect is the game will be functional, it'll be playable, and that's the expectation that I go in.
Here we go.
Whether I consider something fun, that will never be like expectations, because certain games don't have to be fun to be good. Pathologic, for instance, or Scorn, they're not inherently fun. They are interesting experiences that I wouldn't wish pathologic on anyone, but you know, it's still an interesting experience. It's depressing. It is heavy. It feels very oppressive. The atmosphere is very good. Phenomenal, even. Hellblade, yeah. I haven't even played that game yet, but I'll take your word for it. But I'm sure people get my point. Games don't always have to be fun to be good. You don't need to have catharsis for everything. Catharsis is a release, it's great to have that build up before you let that release happen, because otherwise, what have you got? You've got just like a lot of brain junk food.
Nicely done.
People get what I mean, don't they? Can't always have junk food. You gotta have proper meals from just in general, because otherwise it gets sickly and boring and dull and there's nothing fulfilling. To be fair, the inside of the caves, this cave system, this is looking pretty good. I actually enjoy it. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Very linear. Was Faye gone whenever I was talking like shit for the best part of 5 minutes? Health and defense, stamina regen. Yeah, that's better than just a flat stamina buff. Yeah, probably. I was saying that games don't need to be fun.
Price and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on.
To be good,
What
I
happened
mean.
here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Another dragon, and larger. Not a threat we should leave behind.
Ba-ba. Whoop. The map seems very linear though. Let's fight her. We're fighting dragons. I feel like I might need to make a save before I do. Save. New save. Dave's been here longer. Hello.
We're under attack.
Oh, you're a mature dragon. How mature could you really be? I bet you still laugh at fat jokes. Ow. Oh, why'd you taunt? Look at me go. And a bow. Lame. I know I would have fucking jumped for joy with for a bow in a previous playthrough. Okay, ring. 12 to attack, 4 health, 3% physical damage. Not for me. The March of Thunder. Thunder! The belt of the Chassid. To be fair, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna make Varys wear the string of pearls. Haha. No. Let's get people to wear things. Health and defense. Health and physical damage. Let's give you attack. And some stamina. I imagine you'd be using a lot of it, honestly, as Swarm improves with level up. There's no point not using Bianca. Goodbye, Swarm. Okay. Back we go. Interesting. Now we can head back to Hightown. Bows for a different character. Well, we don't have him yet, so we're not having... It doesn't matter. And besides, I have my team. Team's already built. Team's built. It's fine. Level up. There we go. Confirm. Yo, bigger fireballs. I need to know Cone of Cold to have that. There are 3 more characters. I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, shit. No, I should go at some point. I should go soon. Let's do this and I will probably sign off for the night. Strength. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it's a good... That's a good place to stop. I'll drink after I sign off! Because I don't have a drink beside me anymore. I drank it all. Until then. Yeah. No, I've enjoyed myself, actually. I've been thoroughly enjoying myself with Dragon Age 2. I don't have much else I can really say right now other than what I've already been saying through the past under 4 hours now. Game looks good. I quite honestly I'm glad for the improvement. I'm glad for a lot of the streamlining. I think it's a bit too streamlined in some areas. This should be a nice fun playthrough, is what I'm saying. And also because I toned down the difficulty, I'm not hitting people with AoE, so it's fun to use the magic because I don't have to worry about destroying my own teammates. How great's that? Anyway. I'll be back on Tuesday for more of this. This will be fun, I hope. Well, I say I hope. It's going to be a lot of just doing the side quests until I'm allowed to do the main quest. So until then, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you again next time, and don't you dare go hollow.